Good day, everyone. We are Group 3, and today we'll be presenting the fascinating activity we recently conducted, the dissection of a pig's heart. This hands-on experience gave us a deeper understanding of the anatomy of the heart, its structure, and how it functions to pump blood throughout the body. We'll be walking you through the steps we took, what we observed during the dissection, and how it relates to our studies in nursing. Through this, we hope to provide you with a clearer view of the heart's critical role in maintaining life.
So in the left ventricle, I'll show you the left ventricle over here. So this is the left atrium right here. It's like another chamber. When you push this side apart, if you push it out, you see this kind of sac or weird patterns. This is what we call the left atrium. We have the left ventricle over here. So here we have the bicuspid valve. So in the bicuspid valve, it is produced with two flaps. And the bicuspid valve is actually also a valve. You can see the strings over here. It has the what we say chordae tendineae or chordae tendineae, which basically this bicuspid layer is attached to the capillary muscle, which is right over here. Sorry, my heart is not that good for demonstration, but you get the gist of it. The bicuspid layer is right here. These veins right here on the left ventricle. Another thing about the bicuspid valve is that it's also called the mitral valve, which is the left side of the heart, the left atrium and the left ventricle between it. So this has a fibrous tissue called annulus, which is called more likely a tissue ring, and that this, when the heart contracts, the valve closes, so it prevents the backflow of blood since it carries oxygenated blood. So it's only a one-way airflow for bicuspid valve's function. So that was my part. I give the right ventricle, atrium, and tricuspid valve explanation to my other group mate, Miss Bora.
First chamber of the heart here is the right atrium, which is the first chamber that pumps the oxygenated blood. It is continuous with this muscular pouch, what we call the auricle, which increases the holding capacity of the atria when needed. A valve that connects to the lower chamber is the tricuspid valve, which prevents the blood from flowing backwards. It connects to the right ventricle, which is the second site or chamber that pumps the oxygenated blood before it is sent into the lungs. This is also the right ventricle. We have chordae tendineae, thread-like tendons attached to the valve to prevent it from moving when there is a strong blood flow to allow the blood to flow in one direction only. This is the interventricular septum, which separates the right and left ventricle for more efficient blood flow.
The great vessels that are associated with the heart are the superior and inferior vena cava, which collect the oxygenated blood from the upper and lower parts of the body. They have T-walled tube, which role is to transport the oxygenated blood from the upper body and lower body to the heart for reoxygenation. You can also see here the aorta, which is the largest artery in the body and serves as the main conduit of oxygen-rich blood pump from the heart to the rest of the body. The elastic nature of the aorta allows it to expand and contract with each heartbeat, helping to maintain a continuous flow of the blood. And as we can see in the video, as I insert my index finger inside the aorta, it leads to the left chamber of the heart. So these are the blood vessels, and to put it in simpler terms, blood vessels plays a crucial role in the circulation and including the transportation of blood, nutrients, and regulation of blood pressure. And their special features plays a vital role in maintaining the heart's health and overall cardiovascular function.
Hello everyone, my name is Crizel Garlejo, and today I'll be discussing the arteries of our heart. Now, let's start and talk about the arteries. First, as you can see here, this big tube, this thick blood vessel, so we know that thick blood vessels are the arteries. So, this is the biggest artery in our body, and we call this the aorta. So this aorta delivers blood on our body. And how about this one? So as you can see in front of the aorta, there is actually another tube. So this tube is our pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery leads to the right ventricle, and this is our right ventricle. And now I'll insert gently my tool to see where this pulmonary artery goes from. So, as you can see, the tool goes inside the right ventricle. This pulmonary artery will deliver blood, return blood, the oxygenated blood, to go back in our lungs. After dissecting it, let us now open to see what's on the inside. As you can see, there is a tissue. So this is another valve. So this valve separates the left ventricle from the aorta. This valve is the aortic semilunar valve. Also, we have on the other side.
Today I will be going to dissect a pig's heart, focusing on the veins. As we can see, here's the inferior part of the heart and here's also the posterior. The base of the heart and the apex. At the base of the heart, we can see here the right and the left brachiocephalic veins, also known as innominate veins, join to form the superior vena cava located at the upper part of the heart. The superior vena cava collects deoxygenated blood from the upper part and drains it into the right atrium, going to the inferior vena cava, which is positioned below and carries blood from the lower part of the body into the right atrium. And the pulmonary veins. This vein is positioned below the superior vena cava and carries blood from the lower body and the right atrium.
In today's video, we took a detailed look into the anatomy of the pig's heart, which is strikingly similar to that of a human heart, making it an ideal model for understanding our own cardiovascular system. Our dissection began by carefully identifying the external structures, including the coronary arteries and protective pericardium. This is the coronary arteries of the heart. This one. And this is the protective pericardium. This is skin-like. But it's not a skin. This whole thing. We then proceeded to open the heart, revealing its 4 chambers, the ventricles, the 4 chambers is the right and left atria, as well as the right and left ventricles. This is the right ventricles, and this is the left ventricles, left atria and right atria. Each chamber plays a crucial role in the circulation of blood throughout the body. We also explored major blood vessels such as the aorta, pulmonary arteries, and veins, which are responsible for transporting oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Through this hands-on activity, we demonstrated how the heart valves functions, ensuring that blood flows in one direction and preventing backflows. A critical aspect of efficient cardiac performance, this dissection allowed us to visualize the intricate connection between the heart's structure and its vital function in maintaining circulation and sustaining life. As we conclude this dissection, it's clear that the heart is far more than just a muscular organ. It's the very engine that powers our bodies, working tirelessly to pump blood and sustain life. We all know that without the heart, we cannot just live, right? By dissecting the pig's heart, we've not only learned about its anatomy, but we also gain a deeper understanding of how our own hearts function. For aspiring medical professionals like me or like us, this is more than just a lesson. It's a critical step toward becoming capable, compassionate caregivers. We hope
this video has inspired you to explore the wonders of biology further and to appreciate the delicate balance that keeps our bodies running. Thank you for joining us, and remember, every beat of the hearts is a reminder of the miracle happening inside of us. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep pushing the boundaries of your knowledge. Until next time, thank you.